Good morning, students. Here we will see the second part of nursing as a profession, which is a unit 5 of management of nursing service and education. So here we will see the values and code of ethics. Values. It is freely chosen. Values underlie all moral dilemmas, although not all values are moral values. Important is that values influence decisions and actions, thus nurses and ethical decision making. Beliefs or attitude about worth of a person, object, idea, or action. Values are ethics inherent in all nursing acts. A value is a strong personal belief and idea to uphold. Definition. Values are enduring beliefs or attitudes about the worth of a person, idea, or actions. They are important because they influence decisions and actions, including necessary and ethical decision making. Components. A value set is a small group of value held by society. A value system is an organization of values in which each set of values are ranked along the continua from most important to the least important. Value systems are basic way to life, give directions to life, and form the basis of behavior. So here is the values and the attitudes. Beliefs are the beliefs and the attitudes. Opinion, interpretation, or like conclusions that people accept as a true. Attitude is a mental position or feelings towards a person, object, or idea. Elements of values include beliefs, interpretation, or conclusions that people accept as a truth. They are based on more on faith than the fact and may or may not be true. Attitude is a mental position or feeling towards a person, an object, or an idea. Attitude lasts over time, whereas belief may last only briefly. So means here is the difference between values and beliefs and attitudes. Type societal values that are derived from society and individual subgroups. These values heavily influenced by a person's socio-cultural environment, that is by societal traditions, by cultural, ethnic, religious groups, and by family and peer groups. Personal values. People internalize some or all societal values and perceive them as their personal values. Personal values needed to have sense of individuality. Professional values acquired during the socialization into a profession. Professional values, they provide a foundation for nursing practice and guide the nurse interaction with the patients, colleagues, and public. Nurses' professional values are acquired from code of ethics, experience, teachers, and peers. Essential nursing professional values are altruism, autonomy, human dignity, integrity, social justice. Altruism is the concern for the welfare and well-being of others. It is a professional practice. It's reflected by nurses' concern for welfare of the patients, other nurses, and other healthcare practitioners. Autonomy is a right to self-determination. Professional practice reflects autonomy when the nurses respect patients' right and to make decisions about their healthcare. Human dignity. It's respect for the inherent worth and uniqueness of individuals and populations. In professional practice, human dignity is reflected when the nurses values and respects all patients and colleagues. Integrity. It's an act acting in accordance with the appropriate code of ethics and accepted standards of practice. Integrity is thus reflected in professional practice and when the nurse is honest and provide care based on ethical framework that is accepted within the profession. Next, social justice is upholding moral, legal, humanistic principles. This value is reflected in professional practice when nurse work to assure the equal treatment under the law and equal access to quality of healthcare. So here is the some examples of the values and its professional behaviors. Development of values or value transmission. An individual is not born with values. Rather than values are formed during the lifetime from information gathered from the environment, family, and culture. As children observe the actions of others, they quickly learn what is high and what is low value for them. Common modes of value transmissions are modeling, moralizing, laissez-faire, rewarding and punishing, responsible choice. Modeling. Through modeling, children learn what is high or low value by observing parents, peers, significant others. Thus, it leads to socially acceptable or unacceptable behavior. Moralizing. This is a mode of value transmission. Children are taught a complete value system by parents or an institution that follows it, opportunity for them to weigh different values. laissez-faire. In this approach, children are left to explore the value on their own and develop a personal value system. In this, no one set values and presented as the best for all. This approach often involves little or no guidance and can lead to confusion and conflict. Rewarding and punishing. Children are rewarded for demonstrating value held by the parents and punished for demonstrating unacceptable values. Responsible choice. In this mode, caregivers encourage the children to explore competing values and to weigh their consequences. Support and guidance are offered as children develop a personal value system. Value clarification, the process by which people come to understand their own value and value system. Process of discovery and allows a person to discover through feelings and analysis of behavior what choice to make when alternatives are present and identify whether or not these choices are rationally made. So it means value transmission, personal values. So value clarifications also. So professional values and clarifying the nurses' values and nursing students need to examine the values they hold about life, death, health and illness. So the value process include the choosing that comes in the cognitive, pricing that is the affective and acting that is the behavior. So clarifying the client's value is an intervention used by nurses when the client experiences undervalue that harmful to death. For example, ignoring the health professional advice that may child client's parents who values. Then these are some of the examples. Then code of ethics. The ethics is that refers to a moral code of nursing and is based on to the obligation to service and respect for human life. A code of ethics is a set of ethical principles that are accepted by the members of profession given by Porter and Perry. Code of ethics is a guideline for the performance and standards and personal responsibilities. A code of ethics is a set of ethical principles that is shared by the members of group, reflects their moral judgment over time, serve as a standard for their professional actions. The purpose is standard for behaviors of nursing, provide general guidelines for nursing action, helps to distinguish between right and wrong, enables a correct decision, protect the rights of individual. Uses of code of ethics acknowledges the rightful place of an individual in a healthcare delivery system, constitute towards the empowerment of individual to become responsible for the health and well-being, contribute to the quality care, identifies the obligations in practice, research and relationship, inform the individual, family and community and others professionals about the expectation of the nurses. The functions include to inform the public about minimum standards of the profession, to provide a sign of profession's commitment to the public it serves, outline major ethical consideration of the profession, to provide general guidelines for a professional behavior, to guide the profession in self-regulation. The ethical principle autonomy, beneficence, non-maleficence, justice, veracity and fidelity. Research and means respect and autonomy. How does the principle respect for autonomy relate to the healthcare? So beneficence, justice, veracity, that means truth, telling the truth to others, fidelity and confidentiality. So ethical issues, the practitioner assisted suicide, refusal to treat, genetic research, right to refuse the treatment, do not resist your DNR orders, the nursing code of ethics purposes to inform the public about the minimum standard of professions and help them to understand professional nursing conduct, provide a sign of professional commitment and public it serves, outline major ethical consideration, provide standards, reminders of special responsibility. Ethical dilemma occurs when the conflict between two or more ethical principles no correct decision exists. The nurse must choose between two alternatives that are equally unsatisfactory, occurs as a result of difference in belief, ethical reasoning. International Code of Ethics, the ICN Code of Ethics for the nurses, and International Code of Ethics for nurses was first adopted by the International Council of Nurses in 1953 to be revised and reaffirmed at various times and means revision coming in 2005. Nurses have four fundamental responsibilities, that is to promote health, to prevent illness, to restore health and alleviate suffering. The need for nursing is universal. In the inherent in nursing is respect of human rights, including the human rights, right to life and choice, To dignity to be treated with respect, nursing care respectful and unrestricted by the consideration of age, color, creed, culture, disability or illness, gender, sexual orientation, nationality, politics, race or social status. Nurses render health service to the individual, family and the community and coordinate the service with those related to the groups. The ICN Code of Ethics have four principles, that is nurses and people. Nurse and the primary professional responsibility to people requiring nursing care. In providing care, nurse promote an environment in which the human rights, values, customs and spiritual beliefs of the individual, family and communities are respected. The nurse ensure that individual receive sufficient information on which the base consent of the care and related treatment. The nurse holds in confidence the personal information. The nurse shares the society responsibility for initiating and supporting action to meet health and social needs of the public. The nurse also shares responsibility to sustain and protect natural environment from depletion, pollution, degradation, and destruction. Nurse and practice. Nurse carries a personal responsibility and accountability for nursing practice for maintaining competence by continual learning. Nurse maintains a standard of personal health, thus ability to the care is not compromised. Nurse use judgment regarding individual competence when accepting and delegating the responsibility. Nurse at all times maintain standards of personal conduct which reflect well on the profession and enhance public confidence. Then the third one, nurse and the profession. Nurse assumes a major role in determining, implementing acceptable standards of clinical nursing practice, management, research and education. Nurse is an active in developing a core of research. The nurse acting through a professional organization participates in creating and maintaining safe, equitable and social and economic working conditions in nursing. Then nurse and co-workers. Nurse sustains a cooperative relationship with co-workers in nursing and other fields. Nurse takes appropriate action to safeguard individuals, family, community when their health is endangered by a co-worker or any other person. As a society, participate share responsibility with other citizens and other health professionals, recognize and perform duties of citizenship, aware of laws and regulations which affect the practice of medicine and nursing. INC Code of Professional Conduct for Nurses in India. It is the first is professional responsibility and accountability, which include appreciate sense of self-worth and nurtures it, maintain a standard of personal conduct reflecting credit upon the profession, carries out responsibility within the framework of the professional boundaries, accountable for maintaining practice and set by the Indian Nursing Council, accountable for on decisions and actions, it compassionate, responsible for continuous improvement of current practice. Provide adequate information to the individual that allow them to inform choice and practice helpful behavior. Nursing practice. Provide care in accordance with set standards of practice. Treat all individuals and families with human dignity in providing physical, psychological, emotional, social and spiritual aspects of care. Respect the individual and families in context of the traditional and cultural practice and discouraging harmful practice. Presents realistic picture truthfully in all situations for facilitating autonomous decision making by individuals and families. Promote participation of individuals and significant others in the care. Ensures safe practice. Consult, coordinates, collaborate and follow-ups. And communication and interpersonal relationship. Establish and maintain effective interpersonal relationship with individuals, families and communities. Uphold dignity of the team members and maintain effective interpersonal relationship with them. Appreciate and nurtures professional role of team members. Cooperate with other health professionals to meet the needs of individuals, family and communities. And fourth one is valuing the human being. Take appropriate action to protect individuals from harmful, unethical practice. Consider relevant facts while taking conscious decisions in the interest of individuals. Encourage and support individuals in the right to speak for themselves on issues affecting their health and welfare. Respects and supports choices made by the individual. Then management. Ensure appropriate allocation and utilization of available resources, participate in supervision and education of students and other formal care providers, use judgment in relation to individual competence while accepting and delegating responsibility, facilitate conducting conducive work culture in order to achieve institutional objectives, communicates effectively following appropriate channels of communication, participate in performance appraisal, Participate in evaluation of nursing services. Participate in policy decisions following principle of equity and accessibility of services. Work with individuals to identify their needs and sensitize policy makers. Professional advancement. Ensure the protection of human rights while pursuing the advancement of knowledge. Contribute to the development. Participate in determining and implementing quality care. Takes responsibility for updating on knowledge and competencies. Contribute to the core of professional knowledge by conducting and participating in research. Legal consideration. The first nursing law, nursing registration, was come in 1903. In the Nursing Council Act was enacted in 1947, is amended in 1957. Legal implication of civil dispute. Torts are when others interfere with individual privacy. Assault. Assault occurs when a person puts another person in fear of a harmful, offensive conduct. Battery is an intentional touching of another body without others' consent. Negligence, it is described as the lack of proper care, attention, of carelessness. Malpractice, failure to meet standards of acceptable care which result in harm to another person. Fraud, it results from deliberate deception intended to produce unlawful gains. False imprisonment, it occurs when the client is not allowed to leave a healthcare facility, when there is no legal justification to detain the client, or when the restraining devices are used without appropriate clinical name. Invasion privacy, it includes violating confidentiality, intruding on private client or family matters, and sharing the client information with unauthorized persons. Legal documents, it comprise advance directive, written legal document recognized by the law that personal directions concerning provision of the care when a person is unable to make his or her own treatment. Do not resuscitate orders or DNR orders, written order by the physician when a client has indicated desire to be allowed to die if the client stops breathing or the client's heart stops beating. Informed consent, it is the client's approval for the client's legal representative to have his or her body touched by a specific individual. Nursing liabilities and preventive measures. All nursing observations should be noted carefully, describing accurately. Patients' complaints should be recorded accurately and specifically. Nurse must report to the proper channel. Authorities must inform regarding any kind of equipment, material, or supplies which are for any reason less than the safe for the use in the patient care. Insurance protection. Legal responsibility. Registration. Licensing is mandatory procedure for practice of nursing. Registration aims at protecting patients by providing qualified nurses. The nurse is responsible to obtain registration in the respective state nursing registration council. Legal liability or act of negligence. License of the nurse can be suspended or cancelled for any act of negligence or malpractice following a specified procedure. Medical legal cases. A medical legal case is a patient who is admitted to a hospital with some unnatural pathology and has to be taken care of in concurrence with the police and or court. Correct identity. A nurse or midwife is responsible to make sure that all babies born in the hospital are correctly labeled at birth and handed over to the right parent. Unknown or unconscious patients must be labeled as soon as their identity is known. Patients who have to undergo surgery should appropriately identified and labeled. Site of operation to be correctly marked, particularly where the symmetrical sites or organs are there. Operation theatre, staff nurse has to see all the instruments, swabs are returned. She has to say okay before closure by the surgeon. Left against medical advice or LAMA. Inform medical officer in charge signatures of both patient and the witness to be taken as per the institutional policy. Patient's property. Inform patient on admission that hospital does not take responsibility of his belongings. The patient unconscious and otherwise required when the list of items must be made, counter checked by two staff nurses and kept under safe custody. Dying declaration. Doctor or nurse should not involve themselves in dying declaration in case where the police records dying declaration. Dying declaration is to be recorded by the magistrate, but if the condition of the patient becomes serious, then the medical officer can record it along with two nurses it witness. Dying declaration can be recorded by the nursing staff with two nurses as witness when the medical officer is not present. When the declaration has to be sent immediately in a sealed cover to the magistrate. Wills. For this, doctor has to be present there. He can record if the requested. Examination of rape cases, female attendant or female nurse must be present during the examination. Artificial human insemination, written consent should be obtained from both donor and recipient. Donor and recipient must have the same blood group. Donor and recipient identity should be kept confidential. All related documents should be kept confidential and safe. Poison case, do not give either verbal or written opinion. Do not allow to take photos unless special permission is granted by the appropriate authority. Do not give any information to the public or press. Preserve all evidence of poisoning. Collect and preserve all excreta, vomitus, and aspirates. Seal them immediately and send the forensic laboratory at the earliest. Consumer Protection Act of 1986. Consumer Protection Act was passed by the Parliament in 1986 for the right of the patient. Nurses' role to prevent the complications. First one, to review the nursing practice periodically. Second, should have complete knowledge of all rules and regulations of the hospital and know their descriptions. And third one, follow nursing practice and protocols. Be a keen observer. Turn instructions must have the rules and code of practice laid down to ensure safety and well-being of the patients and nurses. All hospitals must have rules, code of practice laid down to ensure safety and well-being of patients, maintain records and reports unit properly, follow six rights, right patient, right drug, right time, and right route with the right technique, and right patient to know about his or his disease condition. Check the treatment order and use professional judgment before implementing. Do not exceed the limits of nursing procedure led by the statutory bodies. Nursing science is an independent applying science that synthesizes natural and social science. Nursing is a profession that helps the human being and serve for the health of the human being. Nursing can assist the individual to meet the basic needs of human being and enforce the ability of self-care. The nurse contribute to all the healthcare with a multidisciplinary team. They individually accountable for their actions and practice within the statutory regulatory framework established to protect the public and assure the quality of nursing service. The role of nurse is constantly changing and developing. This means that nurses may add new functions to their work. When deciding to do so, nurses must be sure that the patients will be benefit and they have the competence for the new role. Nursing is a service which helps the individual families and communities to achieve the maintain good health, support, assist and cares for the people during illness and when the health is threatened, enhance people's ability to cope with the effects of illness and disability, ensures as far as possible that the death is dignified and free from the pain. Nursing achieves these goals by applying knowledge and skills gained through the education and training, updated and tested by the research. It is a combination of professional knowledge and skills with a desire to care for others, which provides the base of nursing. Nursing practice include assessing the people's health, their health problems, the resources they have to cope with them, deciding what nursing helps is needed, and referring them to other sources of expertise when necessary. Planning, giving, and evaluating programs of skilled nursing care. Teaching in individuals, families, communities about healthy lifestyle that involves helping them to gain knowledge and skills to control their own health, teaching and enabling people to attain, maintain, or to recover their independence, acting as the patient's advocate and communicating patient's needs to others, coordinating care where other healthcare workers are involved, maintaining an environment conducive to health or recovery. Situations in which the people ability to maintain the normal activities of life such as breathing, feeding, elimination, mobility, rest, sleep, and personal cleanliness may be impaired, or alleviating pain and discomfort, assessing the physical and emotional response to illness, trauma, treatment, and disability, managing disorder, intellectual response, learning difficulties, and mental illness. Code of Ethics by American Nurses Association. And the trends in nursing, basic nursing education, the community colleges and universities, a growing variety of employment setting, growing emphasis on aspects of nursing that characterizes as a profession, increasing political influence of nursing, nursing influence on healthcare policy and practice. Thank you. Thank you for listening.